Hi guys, this is the part 7 of our e-commerce project in Django. In this part, we are going to work on our shopping cart template. So what we want that all the products that we have in our session, you see we have 6 products and we want to show them under that shopping cart. So for this we also want the selected quantity of that product that is present in our session and also the price, and after that we are going to work on the subtotal of our products. So let's begin. Open your VS Code and first go to your views, and here in your cart summary view, what we want to access our session. So we say that cart is equal to, we want to get that class cart, we will say cart class and we will pass a request, and after that what we are going to say is we are going to set a context here. So in curly braces we are going to set a value first, and then this is the key in cart that we are going to access in our cart summary template, and after that we are going to set that value to the this created cart variable. So that's how we are going to access sessions in our cart summary template. So after this, go to the cart summary.html, and here you will see under that class container and under that h1 shopping cart, and under that horizontal line, if you see here under that, what we want to for loop in our session. So for this, in Django tags, for we declare a variable item in cart to iterate in our session, and we also going to close that for loop. So we want to close this under that above that column 12, and here we will going to close that tag and for, and after that we will going to use another Django tag that is with. So here we are going to say that in Django tags with, we are going to declare a variable product and we are going to assign it to the item that we are looping through. We want to access our product. So also we have to close that tag, and before that and for, we are going to close our end with. So after that, and also save your views.py, and after that go to that cart.py file in your cart class, and here we want to define an other function. So what we want to iterate through our products that are present in our session. So what we want to create a function iter, and we are going to pass self, and first we are going to get the IDs of our products that are present in our session. We will say self.cart.keys. That's how we are going to access all the IDs that are present in our cart. and after that we are going to filter our product database. So here on the above, you just import that product class if you do not have imported yet, just from, and we want that class from our store.models and import product, and we are going to filter our products according to that ID. We want to check that if that all the IDs that are in our session card is present in our objects of product model. So filter them according to the ID. So we will assign it to all product IDs. So what we are doing here is we are declaring a variable products, and we are assigning it to filter our product objects. So like we have blue shirt, brown shirt, and black and brown shoes. So what we are saying that go to the product and then go to the objects and then filter the objects and check that if the ID in that objects are equal to the IDs that are present in our uh, cart. So that's what we are trying to do this here. So after that we want to make a copy of our instance of our session. So what we are going to do is first import a copy and then assign cart, create a cart variable and say copy dot deep copy, and in that just pass self.cart. So that's how we will make a copy of our cart session. So after that we want a for loop to go through our products that we have accessed here, and for this just type for product in products, and after that what we want to get our session, and here we want to convert our product to cast them our IDs to string. So for this we will cast string, and we will say to use parenthesis, and in that we will say product dot id. So after that just declare a key for your product, and after that just assign it to product. And now what we want, so here what we are doing is for product you can type anything here rather than product, but it's good to use product. So it's good to use the related name like to our products. So we are saying that after creating that variable in for loop for product in our go to that our products that we declared here, and after that what we want to do is to get our session IDs and convert them into string, and we will assigning a key to our product. So we will be able to access that key in our template. So after that we want another for loop, so to get our price and our quantity. So for item in cart dot values, and after that we will say item and pass the price, and now we want to convert our price to decimal. So to convert it to decimal, first we have to import decimal. So why we want to convert our price to decimal is because on earlier you will see that we have converted it to cast it to string method. So now we want to cast it in our to decimal. So for this, just go to the above, and after that from decimal import decimal. So after that we will going to access our newly imported function decimal, and in that decimal we are going to say that item and convert our price to decimal, and after that we want the total. We will declare a key total, and now what we are going to say that our total will be equal to the price, and then we want to multiply our price to our quantity. It's a simple math. So after that just yield that item. Yield is just like return. So we need another function to get the total, like we want to get the total here in our subtotal. So here we are going to create another function, and it will be in that def line, make sure, and we want to say that def get total and pass our self here, and after that return the sum function, and we want to return in decimal, and what we want to return in decimal is our price, and here we are again casting decimal, and we want to multiply it to our quantity, and after that we are going to create a for loop for item in self dot cart dot values. So I am going to explain everything here, how we are getting this return sum function. So here we are returning a sum function, and in that sum function first we are declaring our price, and we are converting it into decimal, because in session we have our price in string. As earlier we have converted it to string because we want a JSON response. So for that we have converted our price to string because we want our JSON response. So here we are going to convert it to again back to decimal to get to do some math, and after that we are multiplying it to the quantity that are selected for every product. Like if we have a brown shoe in our cart and its price is $10, and our quantity per cart is 2, then it will going to 10 multiplied by 2, 20, and what we want that math equation for every item that is present in our cart. So we are saying that we want that uh, line for every product that is present in our session. So we are going to use for loop for item in self dot cart dot values. So the quantity and price are the values in our session. So that I think I hope you understand. So save it, and so after that just go to your cart summary, and above here I have commented out uh, here, like here we need our product image, so we will type product dot image dot url, and here we want also our another function that we have created in our product model in previous parts, that is get absolute url to go to the particular product. uh, so here you will have to access your product dot get absolute url. So after that, here you are going to access your product title, product dot title, and after that, here you will going to access your product price dot price, and after that, item dot quantity. You should mention here item dot quantity. So after that, in subtotal, we want to access our get total function from our cart. So for this, we are going to access our get total function from our cart class. So we will say cart dot get total. So how we are able to access that in our template? Because in views we have, in our cart summary view, we have declared a variable cart and assigned it to that cart class, and we are returning it into that context and set a key cart. So we are accessing that key in our cart summary. So after that, I think that's it for this. So just save it, and if you go to your cart summary template, refresh it, and there you got your all the products that you have in your cart. So here you have selected one, and here is showing the price, and brown shoes price is 11.99, and we have selected 3 in our previous part when we added in our session, and here for black shoes we have selected 2. So here this is showing us all good, and here this is also showing the subtotal of our product. So now what we want an extra thing here. So here you will see it's showing a price for a single product here. So because here we have already selected one product for our brown shoes, and it's showing a single product price, and below that we have selected, you see, 3. So here it's also showing the single product price. So what we want that it will we want to show it the multiplication with 3, and we want to show it the subtotal of that 3 quantity products here. And also for product of our black shoe, we selected 2 when we added to in our sessions, and here we also want it like it's going to be shown as 25 something, and here we want to show it the uh, multiplication, so that to the 3, so it will showing like 33 or 35 like something. So for this we have to do something more, so let's do it. So guys, so to match the quantity with the price, like here we have 3 and we want to match our price according to that 3 quantity, we need an other dependency here, and that is Django math filters, and we need to install it in our project. So after installing it, we will also going to add it in our installed apps. So just copy that and go to your project and just stop your server, and in that paste that and click install Django math filters and press enter, and it is successfully installed. Now what we want to do, we want to tell Django that we have installed another dependency. So in installed apps, what you want, that we want to copy this math filters, control C, and going to your installed apps, just paste it and put that comma and comment there that it is Django math filter dependency. Just save it, and here on the site you will see that how we can use this. So we can use this by just simply for subtraction we will type sub, and multiplication mul, and division and in integer division, and for absolute values and modulus and addition. And how we are going to use them is, first we have to load our math filters, and after that we can use it in our HTML elements like this. Just if we want to add that 8 plus 3, we are going to just say in tags that add, and after that column we want to add what to add, we want to type there. So that's how it will going to work. So first copy that, load math filters. So we want to load them in our cart summary template, and here just load them, and after that go to your product price. So what we want to multiply our price to the quantity. Like here, if you go to your e-commerce, just make sure that your server is running. So your server is running, and what we want is that we want to multiply our price to that 3. So for this, go to your product price, and in that product price just type first that R, and then mul, and after column. So how you get your product quantity is, if you see under that quantity here, item dot quantity. So that's how we are accessing our quantities. Like if you go to the cart and we set a qty to access our quantity. So, and above here, when you created a for loop, here you set item. So how, and that's how we are accessing that quantity. And now we want to our price to multiply to that quantity. So just copy that, control C, so, and paste it, and then save. So now it will should work. So here you will see that our price is matching according to our quantity. Here we will have we have three quantity for our brown shoes, and our price is also showing three quantity, and here our subtotal is showing. You can uh, you can add like this. It's showing correct, like 8 and 35, 43 and 25. That's 48 and 68, and after adding those decimals it will going to exact like 70.99594. So that's it guys for this part. So if you uh, like the video, then subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. So in the next part we are going to work on those update and delete buttons. So that's it guys.